Actually, it's a little busy in Vrindavan uh, because today is Ekadashi for the locals and tomorrow for us. So it's very busy and evening. So Kartik, a little crowdy, busy. So that's why a little late. Okay, most welcome. And so yesterday we had declined Achyuta, Vidha. We have done like Achyuta Pratyas, declension, Vidhi Pratyas, Vidhatri, and Bhuteshwara, four of them. Today we'll do the fifth one. So Bhutesha, Parapada. So we have the Dhatu Bhu, and the first Pratyaya is Dip. Bhuteshwara and Bhutesha Pratyas are same. So first of all, we apply Dhatuh Purvamat Bhuteshwara Bhutesha Jiteshu. That is Sutra number oh Krishna. It hanged. This looks like some ghost. I don't know what's happening. Let me check, please. Okay, the ghost went. Okay. So first of all, we apply At by Sutra number 306. Dhatu Puramat Bhuteshwara Bhutesha Jiteshu. So when there is a Dhatu and Bhuteshwara, Bhutesha or Ajit Pratyas following, then we insert At before Dhatu. So we insert At, so it becomes Abhu and like this. Then Sutra 307. Sir Bhuteshe. C is applied after a dhatu when a bhutesha pratyaya follows. So we insert C after a dhatu when a bhutesha pratyaya follows. Bhutesh pratyaya, so whether parapada or atmapada. Now, what is C here? Is it agama or adesha? What is C here? Is it an agama or adesha? What is agama?
Agama is when the sandhi happens, then a new alphabet is added.
Okay, it's not, see, that those operations are not only applied in sandhis, they are everywhere.
Oh, okay.
So agama means insertion and adesha means substitution. So is this adesha or agama?
Is applied after a dhatu, so it means agama, is it?
Yeah, this is agama, insertion. So we insert C after dhatu when a bhutesha pratyaya follows. So C comes here after dhatu, like this. Abhu yukta C yukta dip by Sutra 307.
So, Prabhu, whenever we say Vamano, Gopi, Radhabhyam, Nudami, and all, it's all agama only.
Yes, yes. Then the next sutra says, in stha pibati damodar bhubhyah sermaha haraha parapade. After in, stha, shtha, pa, the Damodaras, and bhu, C undergoes mahahara if it is followed by a parapada pratyaya. So in gatau is a dhatu, in dhatu, to go, move. Shtha gati nivrittau, to stand, remain. Like words like sthana, tishtati, and so on comes from this shtha dhatu. Nishtha also, and like that. Pa, pane. See, verbs are very important, these verbal roots. Because verbal roots, from verbal roots only we get nouns also. Nouns are also made from verbs. So to know these verbal roots is very important and very useful also. Then Papane and the Damodaras. Damodaras will be explained in the next verse. What is Damodara? It is a Sangya. And Bhu Dhatu. So after all these Dhatus, if we have C, then the C is deleted. If after C we have Parapada Pratyayas. So so yes, we delete C here by Sutra 308. So by applying Sutra 308, we delete C. So we get Abhu. Because we have Bhu Dhatu, we have C and a Parapada Pratyay following. So C is deleted by int sthapibati damodara bhubhyaha sirmaha haro parapade. And we have this Abhu Yuktadip. Okay. Then, okay, what is Damodara? 309 says, Dap, Daip, Dingo Vina, Dadha Damodara Sanyaha. Dhatus which have the form of either Da or Dha, they are called Damodaras, except for Dap, Daip, and Ding. So there are dhatus which have the form of da or dha, or they become da or dha by some rules. This will study ahead when they will come. Except for dap, daip, and ding. So all such dhatus are called damodaras. Their usages and more elaboration will come ahead. So daip shodhane, first of all, daip dap lavane, to cut. Daip shodhane, to cleanse, purify. Ding kshaye, to decay, perish. So these are Damodaras. Their usages will come ahead. So dhatus which have the form of da or dha, they are these. Sankshodhani gives the list. Dang dane, it has the form of da. Deng palane, it becomes da after some application. Do dang dane, do avakhandane, det pane, do dang dharana poshana. So all these are in the list of Damodaras. Okay. Bhuvo na govindaha siluki. So now by 308 sutra, we deleted C. Okay. Now when C is deleted, so now someone can say that now we have dip, which is a Krishna dhatuka. So we can apply dhaturantasa govinda pratyay. We can make govinda of this u, right? Someone can say like that. And that is right also. But 310 says, Bhu does not take govinda when C undergoes mahahara. So when the C is deleted, then Bhu does not take govinda. Restriction. This is a prohibition sutra. So there is no govinda for Bhu when C is deleted. This is specific sutra for Bhu only. So there is no govinda, and thus we combine them and apply Vishnu Dasasya Hari Kamalam Virame abhut. Abhut. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, true.
Then the next one also is same. Yes, Mataji? Okay.
I said yes, it's clear.
Mhm. You must have studied Sanskrit in your previous life, Mataji.
Yes.
Okay. The next one is also same. Diptam. Then comes 1-3. Bhu Yukt An. Again we apply At Dhatu Purvamat Bhuteshwara Bhutesha Jiteshu. We apply C by Sir Bhuteshe. And the C gets deleted by Int Sthapivati Damodara Bhuvya Ser Maharuparapade. And there is no Govinda by Bhuvana Govinda Siluki. So again we have this Abhu Yukt An. Now we have a new sutra which says 311 Bhuva Bhu Bhutesha Dhukshara Sarveshware. Bhu is replaced by Bhuv when a Bhutesh or Adhokshaja Pratyaya beginning with a Sarveshwara follows. So when we have Bhutesha or Adhokshaja, Adhokshaja Pratyas are the next set of Pratyas, sixth number. So when such Bhutesha and Adhokshaja Pratyas, they follow, and such Pratyas which begin with Sarveshwara, like An has A at the beginning. So like that. So in such case, Bhu is replaced by Bhuv. So here An is Bhutesha Pratyaya beginning with the Sarveshwara. So Bhu is replaced by Bhuv and we get Abhuvan. Abhuvan. And like that, all the forms will follow. Abhut, Abhutam, Abhuvan, Abhuh, Abhutam, Abhuta, Abhuvam, Abhuva, Abhuma. This is Parapada. Then At Prati Shredho Ma Masma Yogi. In connection with Ma or Masma, At cannot be applied before a Dhatu. So this is not used here. I mean, in this Dhatu, like we're doing, this is an extra information or thing. So Ma and Masma, they are avyayas. Ma and Masma. So when they are used along with a dhatu like Bhutesha or Bhuteshwar or whatever, which has At, then the At is not applied. In Gita, we have that famous verse from second chapter. What is that? Masma Gamaha Partha, second chapter. Klebyam Mam. Klebyam Masma Gamaha Partha. Yeah. So it is, Krishna says, Masma Gamaha. Now, this is actually Agamaha. This will study ahead. So this is actually Agamaha, but because it is, it has Masma with it. That's why this A is not applied of At by this rule, 312. Similarly, Krishna says in second chapter or third or fourth, yeah, second only. Karma neva dikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana मा कर्म फल हेतुर भू or bhu. So here also we have bhu and we have ma. So again it is abhu actually, but because it is in connection with ma, so the at is multiplied. So like that the usage is. So ma karma phala hetu, like that. Then this ma and ma sma, they have a negative sense, like no, not low. So even Krishna says ma in 18th chapter. What is that? You do not lament. Sarva dharma prateja mamekam sharanam vraja ham tvam sarvabhyo. No, not that one. Ma shocha. Anyhow, the sense is not not of ma and masma both. Ma shuchah. You do not lament. Ma shuchah. Okay, then comes the Atmapada forms. So bhu yukt ta. This is bhutesha Atmapada. I hope you are becoming familiar with the terms, the names of the 10 classes, the pratyas. So if you get confused somewhere, feels like it is fast, please let me know. Yeah. So dhatav purvamat bhuteshvara bhutesha jiteshu, we insert at, and then we have a sutra 313. In bhuteshate bhava karmano. In bhave prayoga and in karmani prayoga, in is applied after a dhatu when the bhutesha pratyaya ta follows. So here, when we have a dhatu, any dhatu, which is followed by the Atmapada pratyaya ta, 1-1, then we insert in after dhatu. So we insert in by Sutra 313. Like this. Okay. Then, okay, this sutra is an apavad of Sir Bhutesha, because generally when Bhutesha pratyas follow, then we insert C. But here in this particular case, we are not inserting C, rather we are inserting in. So this is an exceptional sutra. Then Antasya Vrishnendra Nrisinghe. What is a Nrisingha, by the way? Anyone? What's a Nrisingha? What is Nrisingha? No, yes, no. Nrisingha is Nit Nrisingha. Any pratyaya which has the indicated letter Ana is a Nrisingha.
Okay.
So when a Nrisingha pratyaya follows, then the final varna of a dhatu takes Vrishnendra when a Nrisingha pratyaya follows. So here we have in, which is a Nrisingha pratyaya because it has na as indicator letter. So Antasya Vrishnendra Nrisinghe 314. So we apply this, and by this Antasya, the final letter, takes Vrishnendra. So Udvaise Au. It becomes Au. Then the next sutra says 315. Inasto haraha. After in, ta is deleted. So after in, ta is deleted. So we delete ta after in here. And then au av is applied. And thus we get abhavi. Abhavi. Okay, so we had some 3 sutras here. First, we inserted in, then we did Vrishnendra, and then we deleted ta. So we got abhavi. The next pratyaya is atam. Again, dhatu purvamat. Here we insert C. Sirbhuteshi. Now, okay, I want to ask you, atam is a bhuteshi pratyaya, right? So, is atam a Krishna dhatuka or Rama dhatuka? Atam is bhutesh pratyaya. So, atam, is it a Krishna dhatuka or a Rama dhatuka? No, yes.
Madhatuka.
Rama dhatuka? It's Krishna dhatuka. Anya Achyutadaya Pancha Shivascha Krishna dhatuka. So the first 5 are Krishna dhatukas. The first 5 sets of pratyas plus the Shiva pratyas. So this is Krishna dhatuka. Please work on Akhyat, work on these things.
Yes, we're a little slow on Akhyata. Still catching up with previous chapters. We'll work on it.
Then, so Atam is Krishna dhatuka, but C is a Rama dhatuka. Because C is not connected with with Atam. C is a separate thing. And so this is Anya Pratyaya Ram Dhatuka. All other Pratyayas than Krishna Dhatuka are Ram Dhatukas. So C is a Rama Dhatuka. So here we have a sutra 316. It says it Rama Dhatuke. That it is inserted after a Dhatu when a Rama Dhatuka follows. So by this 316 sutra, we insert it here after Dhatu when, yeah, like this. Because C is a Ram Dhatuka, which is following. Okay. Then we apply Dhaturantasya Govinda Pratyaya. It takes O of, and thus we get a Bhavi Satam, or rather we can do it here only. This Sa will turn into Sha, Shatva Vidhi, Ishvara Harimitra, because we have Ishvara before it. Thus it becomes Sha. Thus we get a Bhavi Shatam. A Bhavi Shatam. Then we have the next one is Anta. Dhatoha Purvamat. Again, Sir Bhuteshe, we insert C. Then Itram Dhatuke. Dhatarantasya Govindaha Pratyayi. O we join, and this becomes Ishwara Harimitra. Then we have a sutra here, 317. Aramanya varnadante antamantanam nasya haraha. When ante, antam or anta comes after a varna other than arama, the na is deleted. So this ante, antam and anta, they are atmapada 1.3 pratyas of achyuta, vidhata and bhuteshwara or bhutesha respectively. Achyuta, vidhata, bhuteshwara or bhutesha. So now we are doing bhutesha, atmapada 1.3. So when it comes after a varna other than arama, so here sha is not a, it is just sha. So the na rama will be deleted by this 317. So by 317, this na is deleted. Thus we get abhavi shata. Abhavishata. Then the atamanta thas. The next one, 2.1. Dhato purvamat sir bhuteshe itram धातु के धातुरंत से गोविंदा प्रत्यय ओ अब ईश्वर हरिमित्र. Then now we apply that sutra from the last chapter. Shat parasya ta varga yuktasya chita vargasya ta vargaha natu krishna padantat ta vargadanam navati nagarinam. If you have the book, you can quickly open that sutra and read the meaning to refresh it. So that sutra said that if we have ta varga, so let's combine it first. If we have ta varga with sharama, then that ta varga changes to ta varga. So it becomes abhavishtha, and of course sararamyar, abhavishtha. Okay. 2.2 is like 1.2. Then 2.3. Bhu dhvam. Dhatu purvamat sir bhuteshe itram dhatu ke धातुरंत से गोविंद प्रत्यय ओ अब ईश्वर हरिमित्र कांगेभ्य प्रत्यय सस्यशो. Okay, sorry. Now here, when we are on such situation, then there is this sutra sasya harodhe. Sa is deleted when dha follows. Sa is deleted when dha follows. So we delete sa here because dha is following. And after deleting sa, then we have this sutra 320. So there are quite few sutras, so please don't get confused. When you will practice them like quite few times, then they will be very much clear. So Ishvara Harimitra Hakarebhyah Siddhvam Bhutesha Dhokshajanam Dhasedha. It says that after an Ishvara, Harimitra or Harama, the Dharama of Siddhvam, which is from Kampala, Dhvam of Bhutesha, and Dve of Adokshara, they change to Dha. So, and then it says it vyavdhanituva, but this change is optional when it is intervening. So now this va is Harimitra. So 320 says Purva Nimitta. It can be a Purva Nimitta Harimitra. And then we have Dharama of Dhvam. and we have it also as intervention. So by 320 and 321, we optionally change the into the. So one time it will change and one time it will not change. Abhavidhvam, abhavidhvam. Okay. Then bhu, I think the next one is E. Yeah, E. Dhatu Puramat, Sir Bhuteshe, Itram Dhatu ke, Dhatarantase Govindha Pratyaya O Av. So Ishvara Harimitra, and we get Abhavishi. Simple. Similarly, Abhavish Vahi, Abhavish Mahi. The next ones. So like this. So in Bhutesha only, what we did today, we had quite many sutras actually. I think 10, something around 10 sutras only for this whole Bhutesha thing. So yes, any questions still here? Anything? I want to go ahead, but I'm afraid that it will be over information. So is it clear? Anything here? Please practice. And once we finish this Bhu Dhatu, I will take one test, because whatever sutras, applications we are doing it for this first Dhatu, Bhu, they are the foundational sutras for the rest of the chapter. So once we complete it, I will take a quick test, not a proper exam, but a small test only for this. Is it clear? Anything you want to ask? Say. I don't know if Mataji did some Anvaya. No, she didn't. Okay, then if no questions, then we'll stop here. Anvay, there is no Anvaya done. And also along with this, whenever you get some time or you purposefully make some time out, please try to read some commentaries, some shlokas, try to grasp the meanings, use dictionary along with it whenever you're not able to understand anything, any meaning, or you can also post to me. I'll be happy to.
Yes, please.
So yeah, that's the purpose, Prayojana. Okay, and yeah, so try to pick up something, maybe some shlokas from Bhagavatam, some simple commentaries. Sridhar Swami's Gita commentary could be good at this stage. It's quite simple. I mean, apparently simple than other commentaries and all. So try to read it, undo the Sandhi. Now we have done 2 chapters, Sandhis and Shabda Prakaranam, the nouns. So now you are supposed to be knowing the Sandhis and the nouns. So you read, you try to decode the Sandhis and the nouns. And if you're not able to, it means you still need to perfect in those chapters. So like that, it will happen.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So, like personally, when I was studying grammar, what I was doing was, while I was reading like Srila Prabhupada's book, I was reading Bhagavatam. So I would spend a lot of time in each verse, in each shloka, trying to decode it. So if, for example, I have covered Sandhi and also Shabda Prakaranam, the second chapter, then when I'm reading Bhagavatam, when I'm reading the shlokas, then I'm not moving ahead until I'm able to decode everything of Sandhi and everything of the Shabda Prakaranam present in the shloka. Because now I knew that because I have done those two chapters, I'm supposed to be knowing the concepts, all of them. And if I'm not able to decode it practically in the shloka, then there is some lacking in my knowledge, in my understanding. Then I would go back to my teacher or self-study and learn that particular point which I was lacking in, and then come back in the shloka and solve it, decode it. So like that, it very much helped me doing that exercise. So yeah, like that. Okay, then. So please study and we'll resume on next Saturday. Next Saturday, I think will Karthik, कब समाप्त हो रहा है? When it is ending? 19th or 20th? Something around that, 19th, 20th. So like, I think next Saturday will be Karthik and anyhow, but we'll resume the classes. Okay, then we'll stop here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Looks like from Vrindavan, that red.
It is, yes.
It is from Vrindavan?
Yes.
Hare Krishna.